So we're going to give you a demonstration today on this Rolls Royce Corniche convertible. We're going to show you these seats obviously look in a very bad way. We have cleaned the base of these already and they are actually quite remarkable in appearance and softness, feel, touch, everything that you can sort of feel on these. So we're going to clean the backs of this now because this looks very cracked, dried, horrible, gungy. It's, you know, there's bits of colour loss and things in here, but we're going to clean the back of these and show you the difference that it makes with doing a proper deep clean on these seats. So we're going to get the leather cleaner first of all sprayed onto the leather. With this leather cleaner you can either allow this to dwell on the surface if you wanted to, you don't have to, but with this being so ingrained with dirt and grime from many years of sort of incorrect care, or at least not so much love that it should have had shown to it, you can agitate that in if you wanted to first of all. That can be agitated in by simply using the brush and just very gently going over the surface like so. This is just going to agitate the cleaner into the pores of the leather. It's going to help it get into the cracking and stuff like that. This particular seat, or at least the whole interior, has had some form of restoration done on it. So things like sort of blue, they've not sealed them over. We're going to get a little bit of that colour coming off. It's inevitable. And what we're doing is we just want to show you the difference of appearance that this can make with a proper leather clean going over it, and how much of a difference it can actually brighten this interior. So we've got that worked in there now. You can either leave that to sit and dwell on the surface for a short period of time if you wanted to, or you can just continue, you know, with going over with the brush to remove all the dirt and grime. I can already see a huge difference in brightness on this interior already with just very lightly going over. We're hardly putting any pressure on here, we're just very lightly going over. The next time round what we're going to do is we're going to apply a little bit more pressure on the surface because we want to get into the grain and into the cracking and stuff like that, so that we can then start to remove and lift out dirt and grime that's deep within the leather itself. But I think you'll find once we, you know, wipe over the surface with the cloth, you're going to see a huge difference in the appearance of the leather and how it looks and stuff like that. So I mean, we're going to get a lot of dirt coming off there, as you can clearly see. There's a lot of dirt coming off on this surface, and automatically that just looks so much more vibrant, a lot more brightness and colour to it already with just that small amount of cleaner that's gone over the surface to bring back the life of these seats. They are a couple of different colours at the moment, unfortunately, because the colour mixing that's been done on the previous job has been pretty poor, but just look at the amount of dirt that's coming off there. That's actually quite staggering. So let's give that another shot with the leather cleaner, and this time we're going to get a little bit deeper into the grain and we're going to scrub that a little bit harder so that we can get right into this grain structure to remove as much more dirt as we possibly can. But already these seats are looking quite remarkable, and the difference on them already is staggering. They're so much brighter compared to what they were previously. The colour is standing out and they don't look anywhere near as sort of trashed as what they did do, you know, before we cleaned them, because we've now got all the dirt and grime off the leather. So that's now all come off the leather and it's got it all out of the cracking. The cracking isn't so, you know, emphasised anymore, and it just depends what people are looking for as a restoration. But this is definitely an amazing difference to the surface of the leather. It looks far superior already, and the damage doesn't look anywhere near as bad as what it did do before we began to clean it. We're going to get right into that grain structure just down the bottom here, because we can try to get all the dirt out of there and it will make that cracking almost disappear. You've got to try to get all the dirt off the seat as much as you possibly can, because it depends whether you want to do a restoration of these interiors or not. Some people would maybe say this is okay, it's got a lot of aged patina to it, we're quite happy to live with that aged patina, we're going to leave it the way it is. Some people would be like, no, we want this perfect. But this just goes to show you, again, clean cloth, and we're going to get more dirt coming out, as you can clearly see, a lot more dirt coming off now we're giving it a bit of a deeper scrub. But what an amazing transformation already. It just looks remarkably different already. It just, I mean, look at the amount of dirt coming off. It's staggering still, look at that. You know, the amount of dirt coming off there, it's just absolutely unbelievable. It's mind-blowing. We could probably get even more come off there if we gave it another go. But to be fair, I don't think we really need to, because that looks remarkably different compared to what it did do previously. We've got a lot of the dirt out of the grain. It looks phenomenal. It looks like it's come alive. It's a completely different colour, and that is with using the LRC1 leather cleaner and the Brucle brush and our terry towels to remove the dirt and grime that's on the surface. That is quite a remarkable difference. It looks absolutely staggering. It's mind-blowing what you can do, you know, with a good quality leather cleaner. Let's come round and have a look from the other side. So we can probably do a little bit more in here on this bolster here, just to show you again. See if we can get any more dirt and grime coming off of this. Don't think we will. I think this is now showing the actual bare leather through the colour, but what a remarkable difference that's made to those seats. It's quite staggering the difference that it's made. Give them a good old scrub, get right into everything. Obviously, when you've got something as old as this that's had all the sort of wear and tear that it's had on it, one thing we would advise you do before you start doing any cleaning is to blow the seats out with an airline, get all the dirt, debris and grime that's in all these seats here, get all that cleaned out and get all that removed, so that then the dirt and debris that's on the surface doesn't start causing scratching to the leather surface if you're not going to be proceeding with the restoration. But again, it's quite remarkable. You know, we've got more dirt and grime coming off, which is just outstanding. So there you go, look at that, what an amazing difference. That is using LRC1 leather cleaner. If we were obviously not going to do a restoration, we would then condition those seats with LRC4. We might apply some LRC20, which is a softening cream first of all. These seats are now feeling super soft and supple anyway. But what we might do is apply some LRC20 softening cream onto the seats, which is going to help soften the leather. It's going to help rejuvenate it, going to keep it soft and supple. Once that's been on there, you could then just give that a little wipe down with the leather cleaner over the surface just to remove any residue. We would then clean over, protect over with LRC4 leather protection cream. And what that protection cream does, it's got food in there as well, so it's going to feed the leather as well as give it a protection over the surface with like a waterproofer, and it's going to stop stains and dirt and grime and stuff like that getting back on that leather again. It's going to enhance the colour considerably, it's going to protect it, it's going to preserve them, and on something so iconic as this Rolls Royce convertible, you know, this Corniche, it's going to preserve these original seats for many, many, many more years to come. So that's LRC1 leather cleaner that we've used. As I say, we would then go over with LRC20 leather softening cream and then LRC4 leather protection cream to give them food, protection, stain resistance, and keep them soft and supple for many, many more years to come. Any technical help or advice that you need, do head on over to our website, leatherrepaircompany.com, for award-winning leather care products. Thank you very much, guys. Much appreciated. Please do hit that subscribe button and do hit that like button and share button. It helps other people that want to understand all about leather and maybe don't find videos like this. If you can share these with people, subscribe and, you know, like, it helps our channel and it helps others as well to make their mind up of what products they need to professionally deep clean leather seats.